Hello everybody. Welcome back. We're here again with another episode of The Wandering Village. We left off last time just getting towards our upgrade for the scavenging hut, and we ungrounded the mysterious structure here for story mode for The Wandering Village. And today we're gonna try and repair it and start exploring the world with the scavenger hunts. We're gonna build them up. Uh, oh my goodness, pardon me. Alright, so we got the scavenger hut built. And we mentioned that we wanted to go for the medicine stuff, which is all kind of behind like the herbalist. So we need to build we need to grow medicinal herbs. So we're gonna do that next. We'll get the herbs going. And we can build the scavenger hut now. So the scavenger hut, kind of like the hornblower, needs to be built off the edge. You can build it anywhere along the edges of Ombu, because they kind of like fly off the map. So we want to build it on the edge somewhere. So I'm kind of thinking we kind of build them down here, so we can kind of build a few along this flat area here, if we wanted. And we kind of want to have it close to kind of what we're doing. So, I mean, we could build one up here. Kind of close to the hornblower and stuff. Oh, yeah, let's do it. We'll do it. We'll make that a priority. Ombu's going to sleep again. He ate those mushrooms that make him go to sleep. Oh, he's looking a bit better, but he got super tired from that. We also put a whole bunch of like our villagers into production for carpentry and for stonemason jobs, so that we can try and get a whole bunch of like planks and slabs as quickly as possible here, in hopes that we can start building up some of the more extravagant things, so like the scavenger hut, get our feeding trebuchet finished off, get the structure done. So many things use the slabs, like even our huts here, we need the slabs for the huts, which we need to keep our villagers nice and happy. We actually have some villagers that are even homeless right now, so we definitely need to build some more huts. So let's throw a couple of these down so they can start working on them. Kind of just throw a bunch of them, actually. Slowly, just keep working on them. Probably an easy way for me to just click, click, click. That's not the button. Probably is a button, but for now, I think 6 more. That'll get us, what, 18 more villagers? Yeah. Homes. And we're racking up villagers pretty fast, so we'll do that. One thing we haven't really looked at doing is getting that decoration upgrade for landscape, which we need the herbs for anyway, so it's a good thing that we're doing the herbalist. I think this is a perfect time for that. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to keep the episodes on this to around an hour long. I think that's a good time for these. Because I don't know about you guys, but I feel like anything longer than that starts to become... would probably start to feel like more of like a podcast. I feel like even an hour long is kind of a stretch for something like this, because it's not really like super action-packed game, if that makes sense. It's really just a very casual game. Undermined I find like it's a little bit more involved, if that makes sense. Whereas this you're kind of just watching a lot of the time. You're not actively, you are actively like working with all your people, but not to the same point or detail, I would say. I'm kind of tempted to have him, the herbalist, just kind of like in here, kind of close to stuff, because I didn't really want to put a farm in here. But, maybe not. Changing my mind already. Could get the herbs going, like, back there. Village doctor. We need more herbs. We need more herbs. We just need planks for the Ombu doctor, though. I mean, the Ombu doctor's not really what I'm after right now, but, you know, I mean, we could, again, get a jump on it. Farm. Farm. Did I do this wrong? I think I did. I think I wanted it, oops. I think that was supposed to go one more down. I set it up like that. I mean, unless I want to set them up, I could set them up like that. Have them squared off instead. Maybe that was the plan. The brain is not lining this up well. I think it needs to be moved over one more. No, one more. Yes, actually. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna run with that. We're gonna try that. I think if we do that, we can get, like, this one kind of squeezed in here. Or maybe we can squeeze in, the herbalist, wherever that went. I already lost it. Yeah, we could squeeze in, like, a herbalist here. Sure. Why not? We'll roll with that. Some more friends. Love it. Oh, our needs just went up before. I do need to get more berry seeds, though. I really do need them to prioritize this stuff. They're really not. I have a lot of idle workers. And I need them to also be doing this planting. I already don't like that. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna run with it. I feel like I like it like that more than I like it the other way around. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, there is some free herbs up here. I definitely want those. So that would give us the tools to keep going. Actually change from doing the Ombu Doctor to like landscaping or something more productive for us. We actually need people in there. These guys are going crazy on the mushrooms. And our hut is constructed. Awesome. So we can staff that, and hopefully we can send them away soon. The workers haven't gotten there yet, right? I have to wait for them to actually get over there. And I accidentally paused, I think. So I want them to prioritize this herbalist. I really want it. We got a lot of mushrooms going on here, so I don't really care for harvesting the mushrooms. I do care about these. And I do have enough that I can switch. So I am going to switch to... Let's get the landscaping out of the way. I really do want to get that decoration up. And then I do need these houses built. So let's get them to prioritize these houses. I want these done. Get them done. We got a lot of work to do, boys. Alright, they are ready now. So this icon here will show us if the scavenging party is ready. So we are now ready to scavenge. And then this is the range around where we can scavenge. So I can send them out to this quarry. It'll show us how long it'll probably take. So it takes about a day. So 50 stone potentially for one day is actually quite a lot. We can go here and we can get some iron ore. We can't process it yet though, but it would be probably useful for us. So it's between the two of those or this, where we could get some salt, which we could use to get rock trumpets, but we'd have to research another thing. So honestly, I think we're just going to go for the stone for now. We'll get the stone. We can't even process the iron yet, but we can use the stone right away. And if we get tons of stone, we can shut down some of these mining camps and get them onto other things. This guy is done with work, so let's move him on. If we can get this free, we can probably move the herbalists and stuff up here. Beets. We want to have lots and lots of beets. Is there 3 in there? There is. Yeah, I don't think I'm a fan of this setup. I feel like I would want it down a bit more so I can get this row going too. Because I also like having the road into the door. If I go here, I'll lose like 5. Probably so many ways that you could set it up. You could probably put like roads across and have like sections. There's so many options that you can do. I'd be interested to experiment more with them, but not going to do that right now. Just kind of using this as like a chill playthrough. Eventually I am, after I'm done with the story mode, I'm probably going to play this game for a bit, because I did like the challenge modes. I do feel like I would like to try doing the challenge modes again to test myself. To see if I can get it all the way to like the hardest difficulty and unlock that really cool Ombu skin that I saw. Because you can have different like colored skins for the Ombu, and there was like a really cool like flaming fiery looking one, the lava looking one that I thought was cool. But apparently you have to unlock it through the hardest difficulty of challenge mode. So we might have to give that a try. I think we definitely have to give that a try. We need more berries. They're growing, but we need even more. I need these guys to do this. The stuff that I told them to do that they're not doing. Are there any other berries? Do the thing. Do the berries. I think they're just harvesting them. And then forgetting to eliminate them. We got the feeding trebuchet constructed, so that's awesome. Ombu's about to wake up again. Just about to go down in the level of the happiness. We're starting to slowly run out of that option. So, but I think we've made good time. Already at 48 villagers is quite insane, not gonna lie. The thing is, once the happiness goes down here, we only actually need to match the needs, not this. This is how to get more. Sorry. I think I explained that wrong before. We only need to match the needs. So we only really need 4 for them to not riot. This is to get more. Some more villagers. So let's open this up. We have the stuff that we can start doing the landscaping. I actually wasn't researching that, I don't think, for the longest time here. They are doing a good job on building houses, though, which is good. We definitely need. So we got 2 housing quality now. We got 10. Food quality, I think, went down a bit. We're just matching our people in housing. And Ombu's waking up. We're almost done scavenging that. Oh, and then, yeah, if it's outside the circle, we can make scavenging rations later so that we can actually go outside the circle. But without them, we can only stay within the circle for our expeditions. And they're just about done here now, so I'm just waiting so I can switch them over. So, scavenging party is ready. They brought back 50 stone. Awesome. 14 hours now. So the closer that it is to us, the less time. So, like, if we were to try and scavenge from here, it takes a day and 17 hours, and it costs us the rations. Day 20. So, the further away it is, the longer it takes. So, 14 hours. It's not far at all. We are starting to build some resources up, so I think we should probably maybe look to start building this up soon. We'll have the herbalist, we have the way for food, landscaping, and then I guess it's really just the village doctor. Village and Ombu doctor, and then that'll probably be where we feel comfortable, because I don't want us to run into issues with poison before we're ready for it. And if we're not ready for it because we started building this, that would be kind of oof. That could be some problems. We don't really need this to be built right now. I think the reason they're not doing this other stuff is I have so much prioritized. We can probably shut you guys down for now, actually. Get you guys to help out with some of the other duties around the place. I do want these huts constructed. One is the farthest away. I think they're all just going to focus the houses first and then do the other stuff. Maybe if I lower the priority on these, they'll not give up on them, but they'll do the other things I want. We need more village doctor. And we do have enough that we can do the Ombu doctor, so let's just do the Ombu doctor. Then we'll do the village doctor. The herbalist is being built right now. We'll plant the land. We'll do the thing. Oh, let's move you out of the way too. Hopefully this isn't too in the way of, like, I don't know if this is going to expand if I build this. I don't think so. It's probably going to stay in there. So herbs grow at 60% in our current biome. There is more food up ahead for Ombu. But it will dampen the mood of my villagers. I mean, they're not going to riot, but I'm definitely not going to be getting villagers for a little bit. I mean, it's not the end of the world. They're back with the iron ore already. That's awesome. They actually do go through them, like, really fast. If they're close. Like, 14 hours is not long. So, we could do this, get some more iron and the salt. This one's further away. I'll take a day and a bit. Let's just get the salt. Salt is useful. Just not to us yet. But we can start stockpiling it now for later. We do have the decorations now. So we can start building decorations. They do cost resources. They do have a size, a radius, and a value, depending on which ones you grow, or you build. I find the best ones to build, personally, are like the little small ones. So like the bush, it's just a bunch of wood. I'll show you the radius of it. So we can throw like 3 bushes down here, and this would cover like all of our, most of our little huts here. But 30 wood is a lot. It really is. You get these street lanterns, which have a decoration value of 2. They're really good for like these bigger huts, I find, so I usually just slap a whole bunch of them. So it's a bit of stone and wood. And you can always take them down as well. So I'm thinking of slapping down a couple bushes just here, get some decoration value up. And then slap a whole bunch of street lanterns down in between here. So we'll slowly start working on that as well. So many things for our guys to do. And we'll stop this for now. Oh, of course it's... We'll let it tick over first. There we go. Now we'll stop it. And I'm just going to close this for now. And I'll do it like this so that when I do open it, it'll work. So I'm going to eat the food. Oh, I think he walked by the food. The Ombu doctor was researched. We did not have enough time to grow the things, so... Stone road? Stone road? I think let's get the stone road. Stone roads. We'll grow some of the things. And then it's time for the structure. We have water. Ooh, we're running out of water. I was not paying attention to that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 things. So we should actually get more air wells. I usually like to have one air well running per farm that I have. So let's slap one close to here. We'll speed this up. It's not really anything for us to do over here. We can get somebody into here and hopefully get them to tell Ombu to run real quick. Oh, Ombu finally listens. Yay! I guess Ombu doesn't like the cold either. We definitely don't like the cold right now because it's not working for our herbs, our mushrooms. We're not growing berries. There's nothing good out of it for us. So Ombu's gonna run. Hopefully we'll get out of this really quickly. And then we'll see if Ombu is gonna listen to us about up ahead too. We can send our party here too, so let's do that. And we want to make sure somebody gets in this as soon as possible. Yeah, our daily food consumption is also getting kind of high. So we should probably also get this farm going too. Probably make sure all of our farms are running full tilt now. Only be a matter of time before we could have issues with that. We got 54 people to take care of now. We've jumped up in population a lot from where we started off with only 10. Unpause this. Kinda went off this by like 1. I could have had that a little bit closer. I think that'll be fine. Not enough resources. We just need water, right? We're gonna slow down the mushroom production. Or actually, you know what? We can set these guys to only harvest for now. Deal with what you guys have. This guy also isn't doing anything. I don't know which path I want to go down. Put Ombu into deep slumber is going to be either way. Encampment. Nothing really screaming out to me, so maybe I'll ask him to go this way. Doesn't trust me anyways, doesn't matter. Don't have the resources. Yeah, there is this that you can make it so that Ombu will listen to your commands. Basically forces him. But it hurts Ombu and his trust in you. So I don't know if that's maybe really useful or what. But I'm personally not going to use it right now. Maybe later. But what I should do is maybe start looking at feeding Ombu. Because then Ombu might trust me a little bit more. Maybe start listening to me, so... Probably gonna start doing that now. And these guys aren't doing anything, so I'll kick them out. Maybe I'll make another air well. As well. Maybe set that up for now. And change its location later. We should probably also start... We got the stone road. We did build these water tanks earlier. Oh, good night, Ambu. We could start looking at getting some water tanks down, too. I could set one up here. Let's do it. Stores 150 water. Oh, you guys aren't working. That's awesome. Let's move you to somewhere where you can. Actually clearing out a lot of stone. That's really good. Move you guys up here too. I think I feel comfortable with starting this now. And then let's get a couple more farmers. Oh, there we go. Got some rain. Perfect. Instantly goes to damp when it rains, so we're gonna get a lot of water. Cloud is going right over top of us, so that's perfect for us right now. Especially considering we need water pretty bad. Eleflee eggs can be cooked or planted by pest control to grow an Eleflee. We're not going to grow the Eleflee right now, because we don't have the pest control, but we can definitely get them for later if we want them. Get some more nomads. That's perfect. And we do have herbs now that we can unlock the doctor. So we're going to do that. We got the doctor being researched. We just need to unlock this. Berry guys are planting a whole bunch more berries, which is perfect for us. We just need them to grow. Doubt they're going to actually harvest these in time before these decompose, but we'll see. You're not doing anything right now, so let's get you out of there. Ambu is sleeping, so you can't feed him. Ambu can't be fed when Ambu is sleeping. You cannot force food into sleeping Ambu's mouth. Oh wow, these guys are going crazy on this. They want this built. Damn, look at them go. They're building. Nice, good job, guys. Somebody working this? Perfect. Yeah, we definitely have to put more of a priority on water. What are you? Nothing to gather. Get them plant. You can plant stuff too, my friend. Probably didn't have the water to continue planting. This is looking like it's going to be a nice clay spot here soon. Keep getting more areas for clay to spawn there. Collection dudes are doing good at clearing that up. Got all of our houses built too, so that's great. We do need to build these decorations, though, so let's maybe prioritize the decorations to see how far up decoration value we can go with just those. I'm actually stunned at how fast they're going through the food, though. That's crazy. I feel like we even need to build more air wells. I feel like we need to invest further into, whoa. We need to invest further into food. Because having only what looks like a day and a half supply of food is kind of scary. If we end up in the wrong situation right now, we could be in serious trouble. So we need more air wells. We need more people working on farms. We need to up our food production. I think a lot of that is because they're maxing out what they can harvest most of the time here. At least that's what I'm hoping. So once these grow, I'm hoping that they'll keep that going. So we got another quest thing. How wonderful. I can't believe we managed to repair it. Dear, isn't that just like that thing from your father's stories? What was it called again? I think you're right. It appears to be something called an antenna tower. Legend has it that these towers could capture vibrations in the air and convert them into speech, connecting the ancient wandering cities to the people on the ground below. Okay. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even know if it works yet. Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's activate it. Would you do the honors? Got to click the switch. Wonderful. And if anyone else out there also has one of these antenna towers, we might be able to hear them? I didn't think I could get so excited in my old age. Theoretically, yes, but let's remain vigilant. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and we can't afford to trust just anyone. Could you please try to feign a little excitement, dear? Ooh, could we get, like, invaded by, like, other settlements? Is that a thing? I don't honestly know, so maybe with the story mode. Okay, so we got all the research done for the safety village doctor and Ombu doctor. We don't have the pharmacy actually yet, so we can't make the medicine. Maybe that's next on our list. Pest control, we got the stone roads. If we get him to do the E command, that's actually really cheap other than the clay. Oh yeah, I forgot about the dung collector and food composition. So we can actually get compost. That'll help us grow our plants. We could also start looking at the quarry and sawmill. There are better ways to get resources for wood and stone. So I am definitely thinking about that. Also look at the rations. So many options. But I think let's, again, focus on making sure we're done with the healing stuff. then we can progress out. So a few more herbs. We'll get the healing stuff dealt with. These guys are done. Let's go back to plant and harvest. We are getting water again. I guess we just wait for a transmission. I guess we just have to bypass some time. Ombu's still sleeping, and this guy is just chilling. Ooh, a decision is waiting. So these sometimes pop up in the scavenger party things as well, and we have to make choices. So as soon as your scavengers step into the mine, the ground starts to shake. Huge boulders fall from the roof and block the exit. We can either check for another way out, or we might be stuck here forever, or are confident that we'll find a way out. Your scavengers stick to the plan to get iron. Well, as much as I'd like them to get the iron, so this is really, do we want them to risk it, or we want them to just try and get back to us? Because we can actually lose our villagers from choices like this. They can actually die. Or they could get poisoned. So there is bad things for the scavengers potentially with these choices too. It's not always good. But we do have a lot of villagers. We could risk this to get the iron. We don't need it though, so I think let's just be safe. So after desperately looking for another entrance, one of the scavengers stumble on a lever. A large stone starts to move, opening an exit. The ground leaves, grabbing a handful of stones on the way out. We got some stone, and they came back to us safe. And I think that's honestly the most important thing for us right now. They came back safe. There's nothing in our range right now. Ombu is going to wake up, so we'll just leave them for now. Stone. So it's a good thing now that we got these things running, because we're going through stone slabs like crazy. And it's just going to speed up even more and more once we start doing all the stone roads. I do want them building these. We do have a decoration point now. They've actually got it to the point where we are, again, matching the happiness. If we lost it. If we lost this, I guess that is. That we would still be getting villagers. Are getting some water. I really need this air well built. So now it'll show us here in the decoration total. So like this tent has 2 out of 3. The big thing with this is that, again, you can only have so much decoration for each house to the point where it'll affect it. We got the village doctor constructed. That's awesome. Or not constructed, we can do the village doctor. We have enough that we can make the pharmacy now. So we can craft the village doctor. Village doctor building can be kind of like isolated, so we can just have it to the side if we really want. That's probably what I'm going to do. Probably just put it kind of to the side here. More rain, awesome. Not at the point now where I really even care where Ombu goes. I really just want to feed Ombu. See if I can get his trust up. So we can feed him either the mushroom balls that we've been making or mushrooms, but it's less effective. So we're going to feed him a mushroom ball. Got some more villagers that are wanting to settle. $60 on the daily consumption. Another puddle just started forming there. 2 puddles over here, that's crazy. Oh, I think we just got a transmission. I think that's what those shockwaves are. The antenna, it's working. It's actually working. We just received our first transmission. Lo, hear me, if you please. Oh, we hear you, but the signal is rather bad. Could you please repeat? You, Ombu, talk a blueprint upgrade antenna. Hello, hello. Okay, I guess we gotta upgrade it. We lost the signal, but it looks like they managed to send us something. Let's see here. It appears to be a blueprint of an upgrade for our antenna, just like they said. An upgrade? For this thing we just dug out of the ground a few days ago? I'm not really sure about this. How in the world would anyone have access to this kind of technology? Don't be so skeptical now, dear. Everything has worked out so far, hasn't it? But I don't think we can find the materials the blueprint calls for on our Ombu. We should keep an eye out for any landmarks on the ground and send scavengers there. Once we've completed the upgrade, we might be able to re-establish contact. Considering the fact that they mentioned Ombu, they might have even more invaluable information. Okay. So we gotta upgrade the antenna. Requires 15 iron ore. Okay, well, we already have that. And we can't really do anything else with it right now, so I guess we're just gonna straight up upgrade it right now. We're already a step ahead. Let's start the upgrade. No, we need more wood. I'm putting all of our wood into these lanterns. And the bushes, I guess. I mean, we're not using this camp anymore, so we can deconstruct this. I'm very happy that it is raining so much right now because we are going through apparently a lot of water. We can eventually upgrade these buildings too. So we can have it so that it's 25% production increased in all environments except the deserty ones. Or 300% speed at humid environments and 500 in damp environments, but no water produced in lower humidity levels. So both are really good, depending on how you want to do it. I usually go for the advanced funnels over this one, and each one has to be upgraded. I thought you could just upgrade it for all of them as one, but no, each funnel has to be upgraded with this. And it does require tools and planks. And us to unlock the thing as well. So that'll be a bit away. We did go down. We are going to find this abandoned encampment. Go, all my air wells, go. Make us tons of water. We did feed Ombu. We did see the trebuchet go off. I am not going to feed him again, though, right now. I'm going to hold off on that. We're going to move the mining camp down. Just keep mining. And we're going to set up another wood cutting camp. I think we're just going to keep clearing up and up here. There's lots of trees here. Keep it nice and close to where we got our carpenters. Oh, I guess our upgrade is done. The upgrade is complete. Well done. Though we'll have to wait for someone to contact us to whether see whether it has actually made any difference. This thing gets more and more hideous the longer I look at it. Hideous? I think it's okay. It's, let's just call it beautiful in its own way. Okay. Cool. Yeah, all these water pockets are spreading all over the place. I really wish I could just get them in one area. Alright, we got our woodcutting camp constructed. There's a couple people working in that. Looks like more of our berry bushes are growing too. 2 more over there. Oh my god. Alright, we got the Ambu Pharmacy. I think the next thing I'm going to want is the quarry, so I can get again more stone, so that I can focus on these stone roads I want. 75 though for the slabs is super steep. For the research cost, oh my god. We can unlock the building upgrades though. That would be good for, again, like the air wells. That's what we need for the air wells to start being able to upgrade them. We also do want these unlocked at some point before we run into a dry biome. And they are fast, so you know what? Let's do that before we run into that situation. I do see on the map here some deserty areas, and I want to have those unlocked. I want to have those unlocked before we do run into that. I'm pretty sure that's the desert, and that could get pretty scary. These guys are also just kind of chilling, doing nothing right now, so there's nothing for them to harvest. Got our village doctor. We need to build an Ambu Pharmacy.